Hello, everybody. It's me, Dee Dee.
And Steve.
And this one is called the Wealth Manifestation Frequency.
What this does for you is you won't hear it, but when the frequencies come through to you, what that will do is open up a type of psychic sense that will allow your entire body to become grounded and become a magnet for wealth. All types of wealth. If you want to, when you're listening to this frequency, you can kind of envision the type of wealth that you want into your life, and that is the type of wealth that the frequency will manifest for you.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, Tim, because I almost forgot. On this one, you do want to imagine what you want while the energy and the frequencies are hitting you, because what the frequency does is it grabs onto your mind's image and begins to create those things. So this is a very, very good one. It doesn't take a long time. But again, as with all of them, you want to listen to them as often as you can and just relax while you're doing it. You don't have to meditate. You don't have to do anything. The reason for that is because I know a lot of you are listening to these, okay? And you might not understand what's going on. But here's what it is. When I communicate myself with a person that's passed on and they're communicating with me, it's crossing that threshold between the living and the dead. And the reason they say, oh, don't cross it, is because you get these supernatural powers that they bring with them that are natural to them. Well, when we are crossing over into multiple dimensions to get to the dimension that works with what we're speaking about, every dimension has a different energy, but our body is doing the conducting of the frequency. So when you're listening to it, our body's energy is being recorded. That energy can go everywhere. It's everything. So when you're imagining what you want as you're listening to it, it grabs onto it, kind of like a, you know what, the best way to describe it, you ever had one of them lint rags? And you go dusting, like those Swifter dusting rags, and it just sucks up the dust like a magnet. It's like that. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. And that is it. We are done with this one. As I said, this one doesn't take that long. I hope you saw in your mind exactly what it is that you wanted to get. And the energy clings on to it and brings it forth for you. If you have to listen to it for a few times, go ahead.
You probably will.
And this one, it's really good. Just trust me. Just imagine what you want. Imagine what you want on there. We'll put in the description the dimension. If there's a lot of these that you like, you don't want to keep listening to them over and over, you can go to www.hauntedcollector.net. You can buy the necklace with the natural stone for $37.77. And for every one you want to add, you would get a different stone, and it's $10. So you can just basically build your life and build what you want very inexpensively, making you a more powerful being, a more powerful operating soul, as we are actually physically heading in to a different dimension, which is why everything's going on right now. So I hope that you enjoyed this. There are more coming, and we'll be back.